Oh, God. It's Saturday. It's 5:20. I've just watched Motherwell completely collapse against Hibs, who were absolutely murder in the first half. And then we just completely flipped the switch and just didn't show up for the second half. So in an attempt to completely change the subject of conversation on my channel after Motherwell getting beat 3-0 by Hibs, hold on a second, I need to go and change. And yes, guys, we are changing the subject to international football because on Monday the 7th of December at 5 PM, I think it's on Sky Sports News, we will be finding out who Scotland will be playing in the FIFA World Cup European qualification stage. Now this is completely separate to the Euros, for those who are unaware. Basically this is the qualification for Qatar in 2022. And this is the video where you will find out everything you need to know. Now, of course, this video is in collaboration with the website The Tartan Scarf, in which this article, which I'm going to read to you, is a part of the website. Gordon Shear compiled it and is very, very concise and watertight information. Scotland are 48th in the world right now, and that merits a third pot place. I think we're lower third pot. There are 6 pots in the draw. In 5 of them, there are 10 teams. In the 6th pot, there are only 5 teams. Therefore, there will be 5 groups of 5 and 5 groups of 6. A graphic on screen right now shows the pots and who we could be getting. In pot 1, the ideal teams, I think, are either Croatia or Denmark. But I also am partial to a trip to England again, given that we are playing them again next year in the Euros. In pot 2, you're wanting either Slovakia, Romania, Serbia. We've got experience of beating, but I think it'll be a different kettle of fish when we have fans when we play against them away. In pot 3, obviously we can't get anyone because we are in pot 3 ourselves. Pot 4, you're wanting to avoid Bosnia and Slovenia, but there are quite a few teams in that pot there that we have been beaten by in recent times. I think Luxembourg is the best selection from that pot because we have not actually dropped points against them. Pot 5 is where our problems lie though, because ever since the World Cup 1998, which we qualified for, there's only been one occasion where we've got full points from the bottom 2 sides in our group. Here's a graphic on screen right now of our progress against the bottom 2 sides of each group that we've been a part of ever since the turn of the millennium. Had Scotland taken full points from both bottom seeds in every qualifying campaign since 1998, they would have qualified automatically for the Euros 2004 and 2008, while getting the playoffs for Euro 16 and World Cups in 2006, 10, 14 and 18. Kosovo have been on a steady upward climb since playing their first competitive game in 2016, and we hopefully will avoid them. If you're asking me who I want from pot 5, it's got to be Latvia. Latvia's been on a downward spiral for the last couple of seasons, and they were lucky not to be in pot 6. And also, I'd love another trip to San Marino, but in terms of difference, I mean, give me Malta. Give me a trip to Malta. Also, I'm absolutely open to going to Moldova as well. But the thing is, I have the ambition to go to every single Scottish game from this time onwards. And it's not because we've just qualified for the Euros, because I was trying to do that before. But I was at uni last year, so I missed a couple of home games. But that didn't matter really, because we had already not been qualified, because, I mean, we had been dead. Our chances were dead from the get-go. Pretty much since we got beat by Kazakhstan. A great success! The dates, however, for the qualifying campaign are on the screen now. There will be 2 international breaks where we have a triple header. The first one, of course, being very vital because that will make Steve Clarke basically decide who is going to be in the Scotland squad for the Euros, because it's the final international break before the Euros. Match day 1 being between 24th and 25th of March, to match day 3 being the 30th or 31st. Then of course match day 4 being the 1st and 2nd of September, and then match day 6 being the 7th and 8th of September. Match day 7 and 8, of course 8th and 9th and 11th and 12th of October respectively. Match days 9 and 10, 11th to the 13th of November and 14th to the 16th. The playoff semi-final is the following year on the 24th to 25th of March, and then the final being of course the 28th to 29th. The triple headers I think only apply for the groups of 6 teams. In this very good article, Gordon has written, quite funny, he'd be keen for Scotland to draw every team who have had their fun with us over our banter years. There are scores to be settled and ghosts to exercise all over Europe. Wales, Moldova, the Faroes, Lithuania, Georgia and the rest. Bring them on. Steve Clarke, World Cup Revenge Tour. Let's do it. That is a fantastic way to end an article. Now, of course, as I'll say now, my ideal group, I mean, I don't care because I'm wanting to go to every game, but I would preferably avoid a trip to the Far East, because literally it's how much? £800 for a trip to Kazakhstan?
Naughty, naughty.
With that being said, I'll probably try and do a bit of hitchhiking. get a flight to Germany and then just hitchhike from Germany all the way east. I don't know, I'd probably get cut up and get my body parts sold on the black market halfway through Moldova. But anyway, the World Cup 22 qualifying seeding, give me Denmark, Romania, Scotland obviously, Luxembourg, Latvia, San Marino. I'm happy with that. I'd be happy with that. But yeah, the ideal case is though, there's going to be at least 4 nations that have not been to a match in yet, and I hope to vlog it with you. But yeah, anyway guys, that is all you need to know. The link is in the description for this article on the tartanscarf.com. Thank you very much to Gordon for working with me on this and sending me the graphics that he made up for this, and yeah, I cannot wait for the draw to be made. Also on Sunday we are doing a double whammy of streams with Ross County against Rangers at 12 and Celtic vs St Johnstone at 3. Anyway guys, I'll see you later. I hope you like my, well, it's not new, I think it's a couple campaigns old, but I got a Scotland polo from Classic Shirts because it was only a £5. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.